Good morning, ma'am. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bindu. I am from ACE department in Srinivasa Ramanujan Institute of Technology. Today I am telling about data interpretation using bar graph and pie chart. Introduction to data interpretation with bar graph and pie chart. Data interpretation involves analyzing and making sense of data presented in visual formats such as bar graphs and pie charts. Bar graphs are used to combine different categories or groups, while pie charts show the proportion of each category in it. Understanding how to interpret these visual representations is helpful for making informed decisions based on the data. And next, importance of bar graphs in data interpretation. Photographs provide a visual presentation of data that makes it easier to compare quantities or values. They are particularly useful for showing trends over time or comparing different categories side by side. Bar graphs allow for quick and easy interpretation of data, making complex information more accessible. Guidelines for interpreting bar graphs. Pay attention to the scale of the bar graph to ensure accurate interpretation of the data. Look for patterns or trends within the bars to understand the relationship between about defined categories. Use labels and titles to provide content and clarify the information presented in the bar graph. Importance of pie charts in data interpretation. Pie charts are effective for showing the proposition of different categories within a whole. They provide a clear visual representation of percentages or proportions, make it easy to compare different segments. Pie charts are useful for highlighting the distribution of data and identify the most significant categories. And next, guidelines for interpreting pie charts. Ensure that the segments of the pie chart add up the 100% to accurately represent the whole data set. Use colors or labels to distinguish between different categories and make the pie chart easier to interpret. Pay attention to the size of segment to understand the relative importance of each category within the data set. Comparing bar graphs and pie charts for data interpretation. Bar graphs are ideal for comparing different categories of groups, while pie charts are better for showing proportions within a whole. Bar graphs provide a more detailed view of the data, whereas pie charts offer a more holistic perspective. Choosing between a bar graph and a pie chart depends on the type of the data and the message you want to convey. And next example of data interpretation using bar graph. A bar graph showing sales figures by month can help identify seasonal trends in a business. Comparing bar graphs of student performance in different subjects can highlight areas for improvement in the circle. Analyzing a bar graph and demographic data can provide an insights into target guidance for marketing campaigns. Examples of data interpretations using pie charts. A pie chart showing the distribution of expenses can help budget planning by identifying major spending categories. Comparing pie charts of market share for different companies can reveal competitive strengths and weaknesses. Analyzing a pie chart of survey responses can showcase the most common opinions or preference within a small population. And next, best practices for data interpretation with visualizations. Choose the appropriate types of visualization based on the data and the message you want to convey. Keep a visualization simple and easy to understand, avoiding unnecessary clutter or distraction. Provide contents, labels, and titles to help viewers interpret the data accurately and draw meaningful insights. And next, conclusion and key takeaways. Data interpretation using bar graphs and pie charts is essential for making informed decisions based on visual data representation. Understanding the difference between bar graphs and pie charts helps in selecting the most suitable visualization for a given data list. By following guidelines and best practices, data interpretation with visualization can help usable insights and drive effective decision making process. Thank you.